Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an assumptions video. I've never done one of those on my channel. I've never done any type of video where you get to know me more than just my hauls and reviews on my channel. So I figured starting with, an assumptions video would be great because I feel like that's how you get to really know the person. Obviously, I'll be super honest with all of them and super transparent. So like this, you really get to know who I am. I might do more Q&As in the future, but I just figured that would be more fun to start with this one, and also quite bold because it's not easy to ask for assumptions, especially from people who don't necessarily know you. So I'm really excited for this. I asked for some assumptions on Instagram stories, and I also asked in some Facebook groups because I'm part of a lot of different YouTuber groups on Facebook. So I just posted pictures of myself with friends or alone. Like most of them are Instagram pictures, and people just put some assumptions. I do have quite a bit, so I'm gonna go right away into the video. If you want another video similar to this one, drop your assumptions in the comments below or let me know, or drop any questions that you have. So I might do another similar video very soon. So let's get going with the very first assumption. I have my phone right here with me because I need to read them. And by the way, how cute is this phone case? It's from Ideal of Sweden. Not sponsored, nothing at all, but I discovered their brand recently and it's such good quality and so pretty. Look at this, it's so nice, like marble, so pretty. Anyways, the first assumption I got was you're the shy girl in the group. So I don't really have a group of friends. I usually have just friends, like individual friends, a little bit everywhere in the world. But it is true that for the times where I am in a group of friends or just with a lot of friends, I tend to be shy, or I tend to be the shy one, let's say. I'm not really an extrovert or anything. So I guess that's kind of true. Then the other one is you would love to be a model. This one, not particularly. I mean, if I had, like the height and the weight of a model, probably I would try to be a model because I love fashion, obviously, and I do love that whole like model life. I would have to be like Gigi Hadid to feel confident enough to be a model, but not particularly. So I'm not really interested in ever being a model. So no. You hold the group together. Once again, this is about group of friends, and I don't really have a group of friends, but even if I did, I don't know if I would hold the group together, because the thing is, I feel like the one that holds the group together is the one that doesn't really, that is not really interested in gossip or in drama. And I'm not particularly like interested in that, but I do like a little gossip. And in my past, like in high school, I would sometimes be part of a lot of different dramas. Not that bad, but I would have my own little situation with some friends. And I guess that I was not the one that would hold the group together, but honestly, I don't know. I guess some friends can answer for me. This one is a tricky one. I don't particularly think I would, but who knows, maybe some people might disagree with me. You're an old school in a young body. I do think I'm quite old school, old fashioned. I think it's just how I am, my personality, and how I was raised. So I do agree with that one. I guess that one is quite true. You don't like to wear makeup. This one, I guess it really depends on the amount of makeup. I do like makeup. I'm wearing makeup right now, but I do like natural looks. I wouldn't go too crazy. As you guys know, if you've been on my channel for a while, I don't wear foundation, for example. I'm trying to get better at it. I've been buying more makeup and getting into it, but it's just not really what I love. I prefer fashion if I had to choose. So it's not that I don't like wearing makeup, but I'm not just a huge fan of it. But I definitely do like to wear natural makeup. So this one is kind of half true, half not really true. You have a small but close group of friends. Once again, I don't have a group of friends, but I do have like a small amount of really good friends. Like there's like a few girls that I really appreciate that are all around the world, and there's not a ton of them. There's like 4 to 5 of them, which is already pretty good. So I guess it is definitely a small kind of group, but once again, we're not all friends together. It's just like individual kind of friendships. You're in your 20s. Yes, I'm gonna turn 25 the 18th of August. So definitely, yes, I'm in my 20s. Your favorite color is pink. This is kind of true. I guess it is my favorite color, but I do like baby pink or light pink. So I'm definitely more like a pastel color kind of girl. So yes, definitely pink is my favorite color. You do it for the gram. And this one was so funny. Like you do it for Instagram basically. So it means like I would choose to wear something for Instagram. I would choose to go somewhere to take a picture for Instagram. Like I do things just for the sole purpose of taking a picture for Instagram. I guess it depends, to be honest. Like I'm gonna be honest right now. Nowadays, I don't really do that anymore. I tend to just be like, oh, I have a nice outfit, why not take a picture? But I'm not thinking of the picture while choosing my outfit. I used to do it a bit more. Nowadays, I would maybe do it, like for example, if I decide to go for coffee with a friend, if we have two places that we like, I will sometimes choose the more Instagrammable place. But otherwise, no, not particularly. I don't really do that anymore. This one, I got it like 3 times. It's very similar because I got You're Rich and I got You're Posh twice. Well, okay, first of all, if we talk about me, myself, I'm not rich at all. Obviously, I'm an intern at the moment. I'm definitely not rich. My parents, you know, they worked hard. They are, I guess, quite well off. Like we had a really, really good life and I can't complain at all. I really can't. But I wouldn't put us as like rich particularly. I guess it's more middle class, especially in Switzerland. Like everything is so expensive that we're definitely more towards middle class. So I'm definitely not posh, because posh, according to the dictionary, is also that you're kind of part of the upper class. So I'm not part of the upper class where I live, at least, but obviously it depends who sees me and where in the world I live. Like maybe in other countries I will seem very posh or very rich. It really depends. But as of where I live now and how I am, no, I'm not particularly rich and I'm definitely not posh. But I guess my pictures do give that vibe, so I totally understand these particular assumptions. You travel a lot. No, I don't travel a lot, but once again, it depends on who you are. Some people only get to travel like once a year or once every 2 years, or pretty much never get to travel. Me, I am lucky enough to travel to, let's say, Europe or to other countries, maybe 2 to 4 times a year. It really depends on the year and how busy I am and how much I want to travel, but usually it's that amount. So I guess that for some people, that's a lot of traveling, and for some others, it's really not that much. I don't think it's that much, but I definitely think I do get to travel quite a bit. So yes, you like to travel and have a good time. Once again, well, I mean, yes, I do like to travel, but I'm not the most like craziest traveling person. You're the only child? No, I have a little brother, but I understand why people think that. I never really put him on Instagram and also not really on YouTube because I know he doesn't really like it, but I do have a little brother who's 5 years younger than me. You work out every day? That is so sweet, knowing I posted pictures on the group, so I guess that people thought I work out every day. I work out like 6 times a week. I mix between the gym and home workouts. I love working out. That's like my little bubble for me and my moment to just take care of myself. You have your life figured out and planned out for the next few years. I like to think so, but honestly, I'm not sure. I am the type of person who plans everything, that's for sure, but I don't know in a few years. I know that it's planned for the next year. We never know in life. But I'm definitely more of a planner, that's for sure. You put a lot of time in yourself, like self-care. I don't think I put a lot of time, but I definitely do put quite a bit of time. I'm not the type of person who really goes to get things done, like my nails or my eyelashes or whatnot. I do everything myself, but it does take some time, so I guess I do take time for self-care. You're snobbish and proud. That was like super random. I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not snobbish, and I'm definitely not proud of being snobbish if I am. I know it can look like I am sometimes, especially in the past when I used to be even more of an introvert than I am now. It can look sometimes as like you kind of are a bit snobbish, I guess, but I would have never been proud about that if I were. And nowadays I hope I'm not, but I know that sometimes people might think that of me. So yeah, I'm definitely not on purpose, but it might look like I am sometimes. You like to dress differently every time you go out. I try to dress differently every time, but with time I realized that I always pick out like my favorite items of clothing, the ones that are comfortable, pretty, and that fit well. I don't know, it really depends, but I try to always dress differently every day. Ariana Grande is your favorite artist? Yes, she is. I also like a lot of different French rappers, but in terms of just like pop stars, Ariana Grande is my favorite. You're ticklish. I'm not ticklish, not particularly, thankfully. You're not fond of being around kids. That's kind of true. I'm not a huge fan of being around kids or babies. I know a lot of my friends, especially girlfriends, they love it when someone has a baby around or kids. They're all like, oh my god, babies, kids, whatever. Me, not particularly. I mean, it depends if the baby is extremely cute or the kid is extremely cute, but I'm not a huge fan, no. I want kids one day for sure, but I want mine. Like mine will be fine, but the others, no, I'm not a huge fan. The dark freaks you out? Not particularly. I actually like the dark, but it depends obviously. If there's like weird noises or I'm somewhere where it's a bit creepy, yes, the dark will add to being scared, but the dark in general, no, I'm fine actually with it. Last but not least is making your parents proud is a constant worry. That one is so interesting that someone assumed that from pictures. I think that it always has been a worry to make my parents proud. I think everybody wants to make their parents proud to start with, but it is true that I was raised with with kind of a lot of expectations, or, you know, with, I guess, an education where parents do expect something, and that's totally fine, no problem. I'm very happy with the education I had, and my parents, they're watching this anyways, so they are hearing everything I'm saying. But it is true that, yeah, it is a constant worry to make them proud, but I learned with time that I just might as well do what I feel like is right and what I feel like can bring success, and then eventually they will see that this is the right choice that I made, or they will see that, yeah, it is successful what I'm doing. For example, YouTube, like I decided to do YouTube. I don't think they were particularly excited about me doing YouTube, but they're seeing that I'm getting some little collaborations with brands, and I've done quite a bit with my YouTube, and that's when they're seeing that it's actually great what I'm doing. And I guess that they're quite proud now, but it's true that it is always a constant worry. I always think about, like, what will my parents think, or will they be happy about this, or will they be proud about this? So it really depends, but I guess it is quite a bit of a worry of mine. Yeah, I wouldn't go with constant worry anymore, because I'm nearly 25, I'm okay, but back in the days it was definitely constant worry. Anyways, that's pretty much it about my assumptions. I hope you liked it and that you got to know a bit more about me. I will definitely do more of those, or Q&As and whatnot. And well, other than this, I guess that you just comment below if you have any requests. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and well, that's pretty much it. And as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye!